on YouTube? It's James Schreiber Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got another battle report for you today. Got round 5 of the ETC 2017 in Salamanca, Spain, and against Ukraine. Now, guys, if you guys are caught up with my videos, which I'm assuming you are if you're up to this video right now, round 1 and 2. Round 1 we had a massive win against Norway. Round 2 we had a close loss, almost a tie against Argentina. Round 3 we got smoked by last year's champs, Italy. Round 4 we got beat by Spain. So coming into day 3, we're coming down at the bottom tables. We're like, oh man, we do not belong here. We do not belong at the bottom. We're better than this. We are better than this. And I even gave that speech to my team. I was like, guys, we don't have to stay down here. We're gonna move back up top. Yesterday was a fluke. We got 2 back-to-back teams that they should have smoked us, and they did, but they didn't cap us. All right, and that matters. That really does matter. So we're gonna climb out, and I'm sorry that Ukraine has to be the guys to get out of here, but we're gonna do it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do the matchups. Let me show you the matchup cards. I believe we did this right to left again, and I want to say it was Hold the Center. So we started with Hold the Center, and basically we dropped our Infernal Dwarf player. He ended up getting their Dwarven player. They dropped their Vermin Sword player, which is an odd choice for Hold the Center. But I go ahead and I drop myself and somebody else, and they actually chose me. My brother got Beast Herds against... this is a breakthrough. They dropped Beast Herds. We dropped our Beast Herds. And basically we ended up giving him Kingdom of Aquitaine, which is great because one of Neil's opponents in his local club is a Kingdom of Aquitaine player that he plays all the time. So he told me like way before this he's super comfortable playing against Kingdom of Aquitaine because he knows that book so well. So I was like, dude, take it. You're gonna do great. My brother had 2 cannons and a bunch of Stratopults against these giant blocks of beast herds and monsters. We're like, Jesse, you'll do great. Our Vampire Coven's going for secure target against... Was it secure target? No, it's flags. Flags against their Orc and Goblin player. They chose our Dwarven player against the Dread Elf player, which is a bad match, I believe. But at the same time, it was like the only bad match we picked out of this, I think. Our Empire player is playing against Undying Dynasties, and our Demon player is playing against Sylvan Elves, and that's for secure target. Now, this is Sergey. Sergey, I cannot pronounce your last name. Let me see. Sergey Moroz. He is the Vermin Swarm player. Now, part of me playing Vermin Swarm is like, I don't care about hordes. Hordes don't scare me because I'm a horde army. And then also, he's playing with double A-bombs, double cannons. The cannons are random strength, so Krom could take a shot from a cannon probably and live, no problem. Just cannons in general are a little bit unreliable, especially in the arms of a rat. So I'm not too worried about the cannons. It does kind of suck against my monsters, but at the same time I'm just like, whatever, let's do it. So let's go over his list really quick, and here's an overview of some of his stuff, and I think I got pictures of most of it. Alright, so on this side you can see he has 2 A-bombs. 2 A-bombs, and again, regeneration doesn't scare me too much. The A-bombs don't scare me that much. He has 2 Rattling guns. He has a cannon here, 2 cannons here. He has 2 blocks of clan rats. One of them has a meat grinder in the unit. The other one does not. Over here he has a giant block of Brotherhood. He has, let's see, he has 40 Plague Brother, 34 Ratted Arms, 27 Ratted Arms, the meat grinder, 2 rotary guns, 2 cannons, 2 A-bombs. Then he has a level 4 of Shamanism with the Dispel Scroll. He has a BSB Chief with the Stalker Standard. Interesting. It's actually really interesting. I guess it's just to get that Swift Stride. Then he has a Plague Prophet on the Pendulum. That's the General. He has the Armlet of Power and Kingslayer and a bunch of other random crap. Wonder why it says he has a hand weapon and he has a Kingslayer. I think that was just maybe a typo. I don't understand why that has both. Cauldron of Blight. Anyways, basically that's his whole army though. So here's a picture. If you guys were curious on what my dad looks like, my dad's the one with the hat cocked backwards. I took this picture because it's hilarious to me that my dad's wearing his hat backwards like he's a gangster or something. Also, just two other notes here. There's a guy in the background who has the same mohawk as me. Yes, he does. And the guy next to him looks like Tormund from Game of Thrones. Just happened to be. Anyways, let's go over magic really quick. Magic I got Bewitching Glare. Holy shit. That is the spell I wanted for this army. That is the spell I wanted. Bewitching Glare, Will of the Wisp, and the Raven's Wing. Now, I wanted Bewitching Glare. I'll explain this before I go over my Pyromancy spells real quick. Bewitching Glare, I wanted it because he has a Wizard, a BSB, and his General, all in the same unit. Alright? So, that's 3 fucking characters. Alright? And they're already a low leadership as is, and I don't think he has the Crown of Autocracy. He does not have the Crown of Autocracy. So, whatever a Plague Prophet's leadership is, -3, and then stupidity. I think it's like going to be like leadership 5 roughly. Holy crap. I got Enveloping Embers, which is another spell I wanted, Flaming Sword, Scorching Salvo, and Immolation. Now, I didn't get a Fireball. Salvo will have to do basically, and yeah. Let's go over deployment. Now, deployment, I believe we might have been playing Diagonal. No, I think we're playing Counter Thrust. Or not Counter Thrust, the other one with Encircle. We're playing Encircle, but I don't fall for the same trap I did last game. Last game I played the exact same board. Not this table, but this board. The building in the center, the rock on the left side. It is totally Encircle because you can tell I have the crosses out. He has all his guys in the corner. He just corners up in a bunker, which is very odd to me. We're playing Hold the Center, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, he's not going to get to the center if he's in the corner. But he has A-bombs on the flanks. He has clan rats protecting his big bunker. He's going to use those woods effectively, basically, to make sure that I don't have whatchamacallit. I can't shoot him as easy. As you can see, this is the right side of the table. I took the big center, apparently. I took the big center, so everybody's kind of just chilling back. I put the spider in the water. The spider is actually in this angle right here because the cannons cannot see the spider just because he's taking first turn. He dropped everything and went first. And then I just kind of left Krom up in the gut because I figured Krom could take a shot from a cannon. But we're going to go ahead and start off with his turn. Oh, really quick, I'm sorry. Before we go into that, as you can see, Koopa's hiding behind the building as well. The Black Orcs are in the woods right now. Black Orcs are the only thing I really give a fuck about that are going to take the center objective. Everybody else is going to go forward. Everybody else is going to go forward. So the Black Orcs could just hide behind the building, not be threatened the whole game, and hold the center objective behind the damn center, behind the fucking the tower. All right, and then my goblins are all just facing the gut to shoot. My forest goblins are going to run around the building and just start. My first target is that A-bomb, but after that, just blast the hell out of that right side. A-Rock and Koopa will back them up, alright? So, and then the left side's protected by Krom, Zod, and the K-Pack. Alright, so turn 1, Vermin Swarm. Turn 1, Vermin Swarm. He barely moves. He moves a little bit in the woods. He moves the A-bombs up because he just does. He's not really worried about using the A-bombs. I mean, he is a little worried about using the A-bombs a little bit, but not too much. And basically that's it. Magic phase, he got 6 powered ice. He goes ahead and he does a Chilling Howl bubble. Gets it off with double 6s turn 1. Loses the spell from turn 1 miscast. And that is totally okay. Shooting phase is going to shoot the cannons at Krom. The first one. Boom! 4 wounds! 4 wounds! God damn. That was the gamble I was playing, and it worked against me. The second cannon shoots at Krom, and boom! It misfires and blows up entirely. I didn't even think that happens anymore. I thought he just doesn't work anymore. He said it's because it's rats. He might have been wrong. I don't know. Or he might be right. I don't know. But he totally blew up his cannon on accident, which that one remaining cannon, I'm going to tell you right now before the rest of the game happens, that cannon is his MVP. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, and for some reason I smeared my picture, so turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. The remainder of his shooting, he shoots both Rattling guns into Krom. Krom just takes it like a champ. Nothing happens. And it's going to go ahead and start off turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. I move everybody up. Everybody just starts flying up. Koopa, A-Rock, Krom, Zod, everybody. I move my chaff over here. Why did I do this? I don't remember why I moved my chaff here. I might have moved him out of the way later. But anyways, Magic Phase! My new purple dice that I just got from Gonzo. 10. So, look at that, the beer mugs. Gonzo's a hilarious guy, by the way. But he gave me that beer mug dice, and he's like, you could add this to your magic phases, because I know you always use the purple dice for magic. I was like, hell yeah, I will. And the first time I use it, I get a 6. I was like, oh, that dice is hot, by the way. That dice is really hot. Alright. So 10 dice. I go ahead and I do flaming swords on these guys over here because I'm going to shoot an A-bomb. That's my goal right now, is to kill the freaking A-bomb. I'm keeping them pretty far out of range. I'm doing like 19-inch range on purpose because if he moves closer to me, I want to be able to shoot him still, and make sure he doesn't get to my guys. Go ahead and I do immolation. I throw it up here, and then the attribute, I start picking wounds over here to get 1 wound off onto the A-bomb. Shooting phase, these guys are going to go ahead and shoot into the A-bomb. They put on only 1 more wound. That is basically all that happened. I couldn't shoot anything else because he was in the woods, in cover, and then he had the chilling howl, so nothing really happened. It's going to start off his turn. Turn 2, Vermin Swarm. Turn 2, Vermin Swarm, and apparently I cleaned out that smear on my phone. So, he moves the A-bomb on the left up. He basically kind of still chills in the forest. Again, I'm like, what is he doing? He's not taking the center objective. I pretty much could just pick at him from far, but I have to worry about those cannons. Magic phase, he got 6 power dice. Goes ahead, he does break the spirits on the chariots, which just means I am not charging my chariots. That's simple. He starts unloading, shooting onto Krom, and he gets, oh no, not Krom, excuse me. The raiders right next to Krom, and holy crap, just ripped them out. Oh, fuck. They're dead. He was trying to cause a massive panic. Nobody really gave a rat's ass. This guy over here is going to start shooting into Krom. He ends up putting on 1 more wound. The freaking cannon's going for the shot. Now, he's thinking about doing Krom, but he's like, Krom only has 1 wound left. I'm going to shoot the A-Rock. He shoots the A-Rock, and boom! Gets 2 wounds off. I really lucked out there. It's going to go ahead and start off turn 2. ONG. Turn 2 ONG. Guys, I'm going to give you a 5-second warning here because I'm about to scream the fuck out of this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time for the wog! Oh yeah! Alright, so I'm going to wog out. Alright? And not only that, I'm going to charge Krom in. Now, I'm going to charge Krom in with the base idea that I'm freaking going to cause terror. I don't understand why I thought this would work. I don't understand why I thought this would work. But I was like, I'm going to cause terror and fuck up his day. And I do. And I was just trying to get in thinking that Krom's going to die in the next shot or 2 anyway, so I could just cause terror and probably fuck up a unit. Maybe I could fuck up those clan rats right there. He passes his terror check. I was like, it was worth a shot. Alright. I move up. Oh, and Krom fails the charge. What a fucking fat bastard. Anyways, so Krom falls forward like that. Yeah, he totally did. A-Rock, Koopa going up the right side. My Goblins are playing keep away with the building, and he turned his A-bomb around and walked the A-bomb back, actually. Like I said, I'm keeping my Black Orcs safe just to be safe. Don't really move the K-Pack, because if they get closer to the A-bomb has a chance of charging, but Zod is keeping an eye on that A-bomb, keeping him honest. Yeah, that's about it. Magic Phase got 10 power dice again. I love the fucking purple dice. Zinch! Alright, gonna go ahead and do a Scorching Salvo. Get it off. I go ahead and I start burning up that freaking A-bomb. Fuck you, A-bomb. Fuck you. Alright, gonna go ahead and do an Enveloping Embers next. Get it off with double 6s. And I burn off, like, looks like 11 clan rats. 11. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and use the attribute onto the A-bomb, and boom! Oh my god! I just ripped apart 3 wounds. It was like a 6 on the attribute, and I rolled all 3 dice, and it was like 6, 6, 6. And he was like, are you kidding? I was like, that's an evil-ass fucking number right there, man. Holy crap. Kill that A-bomb. Well, so my miscast... Oh crap. I took out the back row of my forest goblins, and I was just like, well, at least they're easier to walk around now with only 5 or 10 guys left. Holy crap. Go ahead and I do a stupidity onto his big unit, which pays off, and I think I gave the -1 movement to one of his gunners, his rotary teams. That looks like that for that. Now we're going to go into shooting. Why is he pointing at his A-bomb? Don't really know. Anyways, shooting. My common goblins are shooting into his rotary gun. I put a wound on, and that's it. It's going to start off his turn, or Vermin Swarm turn 3. Vermin Swarm turn 3, he's going to go into magic, not much movement. He gets 10 power dice, goes ahead and he does break the spirit onto my goblins, which I'm like, okay. Miscast, kills a couple guys, he goes and he loses the spell too. Shooting phase, he shoots all these shots into Krom. He gets one wound off, and I roll that armor save with the Lord Tremendous dice and nail it. I fucking nail it. Holy crap. Krom, you bastard, I love you. His cannon shoots at the A-Rock and just racks up 4 wounds onto the A-Rock. That hurts my soul looking at that. Oh my god. And that's it for his shooting phase. We're going to go into Orcs and Goblins turn 3, I think this was. And Krom goes in again. Now I'm hoping that he fails that terror check and he's -3 leadership. Okay, so he's only like leadership 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. I don't know how it works. I don't know how rats work. Right? And he fucking passes. He passes his terror check. Alright, well, that happened. So Krom gets in, right? Now, as you can see, he moved his A-bomb out of the way, so I moved Zod up a bit. Again, keeping that A-bomb honest. Koopa runs up to the side. A-Rock runs up to the side. My Forest Goblins start moving around the building to try to pick more wounds off. Right now, my goal is to kill those fucking rotary teams, because the rotary teams are annoying me. Also, kill that cannon if I can. Magic phase. Look at that! Holy shit! 12 power dice. My magic is ridiculous. Holy crap. So first thing I do is I do an immolation, get off the attribute wound onto the rotary team. Okay, go ahead and I do an enveloping embers, get it off, and I start roasting his freaking plague disciples, and I kill off, look at this, like 3, 6, 9, 10 disciples. And guys, there is your Shy Ambulance. I should probably make dice that have an ambulance on them and just call it the Shy Ambulance dice. Anyways, burn off a wound on his BSB and his wizard, who don't have any armor saves, so I'm just burning off wounds right there. Go ahead and I do a Raven's Wing. I pick up these guys, I move them over, I reform them smaller so they can all shoot in that gap right there. And that was it for my magic. Let's go ahead and shoot. The Skull Splitter just kills that fucking rotary team. Fuck that fuck. Alright, and the Bazooka and the Horde. Shoot the other one and kill him off. Holy crap. The Cownado and the Prophet are going to go in and shoot into his clan rats. Kill off a couple of clan rats. Close combat. Krom dies to rats. He only needed 1/6. I mean, I don't know what else I should have done. I should probably just use him as expensive chaff at that point. Because he only had 1 wound left. But let's start off turn 4. Vermin Swarm. Turn 4 Vermin Swarm. I saw this guy on the way to the bathroom and he has this Spain shot first shirt. I thought it was kind of cool, but that was it. That's all I want to show you. Anyways, turn 4 Vermin Swarm. He fails his stupidity. He fails his stupidity. His guys stumble forward into the forest. Holy crap, look at that. The A-Rock's just looking at that juicy flank. So, his Vermin Swarm team start moving, or his clan rats start moving up to the flank. They see Koopa coming, they see the A-Rock coming, they see it this way. His A-bomb starts coming this way to help out. Magic phase, he dispels my spell because he doesn't have any magic when he fails stupidity, so he just dispels my spell. Shooting phase, this fucking cannon pops off the A-Rock. You bastard. Alright. So start off turn 4 Orcs and Goblins. Turn 4 Orcs and Goblins. Shyhammer. Turn 4 Zod and Goblins. Koopa! Koopa's going in alone into the clan rats. I just had so much faith in Koopa lately because Koopa just took out 2 units of freaking... Koopa's full health. Full health. So Koopa just took out 2 units of freaking... what is that called? The blunderbuss units of 30. What are some clan rats gonna do? I'm gonna fuck up some clan rats. That's what I'm gonna do. Zod! Zod is charging it to the hell pit. He's like, fuck this. I'll take out that guy for you. And basically everybody else is just staring at those 2 hordes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move the K-Pack up, keep them honest. Basically, don't know if he wants to get rammed by the K-Pack. And then my guys are just gonna shoot the unholy hell into them. Magic phase, I got 7 power dice. Ooh, that's the first one under 10 I got. Go ahead and I do Bewitching Glare. He stops it with everything. Oh, he stops it with the Dispel Scroll. He's like, fuck that spell. Fuck it up its stupid ass. So then I go ahead and I do Enveloping Embers. He stops it with the dice. Shooting phase, I'm going to shoot all the common goblins into his clan rats, kill off 4 clan rats. These, the Prophet and the Cow are going to shoot, and they kill off a couple more clan rats. Over here, I use Koopa's attack to kill the freaking meat grinder. It does 1 wound. Then Peggy does 1 wound onto a clan rat. I think that was the stomp. I just rolled a shitty roll. He goes ahead and he attacks back, and nothing really happens, and Koopa just sticks there. Over here, close combat, impact hits. Oh my god, I am not kidding. This is crazy. This is really crazy. I do impact hits, 6 impact hits plus the 1 for sights. About 4 of them are wounds. Okay, he regen saves all 4. Then I go ahead and I do, I believe, great weapon. All right, my rider does a wound. He regen saves it. My boar does a wound. He regen saves it. My general does 3 wounds. He regen saves 3 of them. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, shit. He goes back and he fails to wound Zod. I win by a charge. That is it. I win by a charge. He rolls his stubborn check. He fails it. He runs and he runs off the table. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? I was dying. What the fuck? Oh my god, turns out around and it's going to start off turn 5, Vermin Swarm. Turn 5, Vermin Swarm, he's just defensive now. He's like, I can't really do much. He's going to try to shoot Koopa maybe. So he just basically moves back. He's like, there's just no way I'm getting the center objective. And I just lost my spot. Where is it? Anyways, here it is. Magic phase. Magic phase gets 6 power dice, goes ahead and he does Swarm of Insects. I don't know who he did it to. Maybe the K-Pack? I don't know. Shooting phase, he tries to shoot into Zod and he fails to hit Zod. Over your close combat, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I believe he has hand weapon shield, so he has parry. I roll every dice and I roll 3s. I roll 3s everywhere. Everywhere. And he goes back and he attacks. And if you guys know what Koopa's wounds are, or weaknesses are, Koopa has 2 weaknesses. Weakness number 1 is strength 3. And he got a strength 3 hit off, wounds Koopa. Even though Koopa has a 1-up armor, he gets a strength 3 hit off, wounds Koopa. And then I have to pass a leadership. Well, he has 3 ranks, banner, and a wound. I have to pass like a leadership 3 roll. I fail to wound any wounds. So I fail it, I run, and he chases, and Koopa's like, and just starts running this way, and he chases. But that's it. Man, that sucks. Koopa lives. Alright, so I'm going to start off by turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Zod! Zod and the K-Pack charging in. Both of them are charging in. And boom! They both get in. Oh my god. Koopa rallies. Thank freaking god. The Baxter and the... Baxter and the boys are just going in because they don't really care. They're out of line of sight of both units. They're just going to walk up. Magic phase got 7 power dice. Go ahead and I do Enveloping Embers and get it off. It burns off like... Honestly, I'm just trying to do wounds to the Shaman and the BSB. That's all I'm trying to do. It's just wounds to the Shaman and BSB. But I kill off a bunch of his Plague Monks. Go ahead and I do the attribute onto the cannon and I do a wound. I go ahead and I do a Scorching Salvo and I pop I do 2 more wounds to the cannon. Cannon has 1 wound left. I kill off one of the clan rats over there. Kill off a bunch of the Plague Disciples still. Or Plague Monks. Shoot here. Skull Splitter into his cannon. Kill the fucking cannon. Thank God. Shoot these guys into his horde. And I kill off the horde. Everybody except for his BSB, his wizard, and his pendulum are left. Okay? Go ahead and I do impact hits here. Oh my god. Do you see that? I can't make this shit up. My K-Pack impact hits did triple ones. You're in front of the boss. You don't roll like this. You're in front of Zod. You're in the same combat as Zod. You don't roll like this. Anyways, after all said and done, I end up killing off pretty much the whole unit except for like 5 guys. He goes in and swings back. He kills off one of my chariots. I win combat big time. He runs. I chase with the K-Pack, going through the DTs, taking 2 wounds, and I turn Zod around to face and threaten his BSB and his wizard. It's going to start off turn 6, Vermin Swarm. Turn 6, Vermin Swarm. He's going to charge its Koopa. Koopa doesn't care. And he turns his pendulum to face Zod. Basically, he's like taunting Zod, like, if you want to fight the pendulum, fight the pendulum. Magic phase, he got 8 power dice. He goes ahead and he gives Break the Spirit off onto Zod. Then he goes ahead and he gives himself Scarification on his wizard. Okay. Here at close combat. Did I run again? I think I ran again. No. Koopa killed the meat grinder. I might have ran again. I think so. I killed the meat grinder, but he has a charge, 2 ranks, and a banner, and I run again, and then I get away again, and it didn't matter because I'm going to go ahead and rally again. And it's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 6. Orcs and Goblins turn 6. Magic phase got 5 power dice. Go ahead and I do a flaming sword. Give it to these guys right here. These guys are right here. Going to shoot into... I didn't charge into his pendulum, but I shoot... I basically figured I got like 70 shots plus the Skull Splitter magic and all that. I'm going to kill off these characters, right? So I shoot all these shots into his pendulum, and I'm pointing out like this one's going to hit the wizard, this one's going to hit the BSB, this one's going to hit the pendulum. Now I'm focusing more fire. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm focusing more fire onto the wizard, and I kill the wizard. The BSB lived with 1 wound left, and I think the pendulum is still unscathed. But I did 1 wound onto that, or I killed the wizard. I'm like, yes, I got the general. And he's like, no, the general's actually the pendulum. And I was like, ah! I thought I killed the wizard, or the general. God damn it. If not, I would have, I mean, I don't think it would have mattered. I think with that being said, I probably would have focused more fire onto the BSB. Maybe I picked out the right number. No, I picked out the right one. Because the wizard had no ward save or armor save. And he's 520 points, whereas the BSB is 242 plus 200. So, yeah, I definitely picked the better guy to pick off. But I thought it was the general. I was like, yes, I got 840 points plus 200. And he's like, no, that's not him. I'm like, God damn it. Wow. That was a massacre. It was an Orc and Goblin victory. I didn't even have to leave the center. I just shot him to bits. Like I said, Vermin Swarm is one of those armies that I just don't fear. It doesn't put like, I fear ogres. God, I fear ogres. Like, who the fuck can handle ogres right now? You know, seriously, be honest with me. Freaking, they bring out two rocks, 2 cannons, and then you're like, well, I guess I'll try to fight your Death Star or your bajillion chaff units that are strength 6. Rats, I don't have that same issue. Normally, I feel like a lot of rat players play with the Globadiers, the Jezzails. This guy didn't bring either, which was huge. And I honestly think Pyromancy is just an extremely hard counter to Furballs. Just that simple. That goes into my next thing that I'm going to say. MVP is going to Baxter. Baxter the Pyromaniac with 3 triple 10 dice phases, or 10 and above dice phases. Oh my god. Baxter killed off a total of 1,300 points. Burned off wounds off that BSB, burned off wounds off of that freaking wizard, burned off pretty much the whole Plague Brotherhood unit, killed off the freaking War Machine, Baxter and the Bushwhackers were just taking out units, taking them out, asking them for dinner, killed an A-bomb, just 1,300 points, that's huge. Next up in points is actually Bazooka and the Horde, because they ended up killing off that BSB, or ended up killing off the Wizard. But then Zod got an impressive 533 for his A-bomb and his little clan rat pity points. Koopa didn't do shit. He got 79 points. I think he should get a little bit more though. The 1 second. It's 79 plus whatever the meat grinder is, 140. So let's add 140 onto that. 79 plus 140. 219. So Koopa got 219 points. All right, A-Rock didn't get a chance to do anything. The Bushwhackers helped out a little bit. The Cownado only got a couple wounds off. Krom ended up killing off 259 points, even though he got shot at. Well, the cannon blowing up was the majority of that point. The Raiders didn't do shit. The Iron Boys didn't do shit. And the K-Pack only got 134 points. The Clan Rats to kill. Putting the lead into the hands of Koopa still. Koopa is at 2,451 points total for the tournament so far. God, I really need to put Koopa back in the list. Oh my God, that's just insane. Next up would be the Bazooka and the Horde at 2160. And then following that is Zod at 1821. Now it really, really depends on how that last game against Bulgaria goes to see who earns the top spot for my army this tournament at ETC. Now for my Team Mexico, actually we got a huge win. I mean a huge win. Like I said, we weren't going to stay down here for long. So I got 18 points in that game. Just missing out on that general and BSB combo. That was pretty funny. Plus the fact that he killed both my monsters. He got up 2 points. But I got the objective, so I'm at 18 points on that victory. My Orko got 13 points off of his undead player. Charlie got 17 points. Joseph got 15 points. Neil is so solid at 16 points. I'm looking back at all the games. Neil got a 12, a 13, a 15, a 16, and a 16. Neil is extremely solid. And he got a total of 72 points total. Alan got a big loss at 1 point. And then Gardy got 15. And then my brother was playing right next to me. And this was heartbreaking. And I mean, this was heartbreaking to watch. My brother... By the time I finished my game against Sergey here, my brother was playing his guy, which was, let's see, what's his name? The Beast Herd player. He was playing another Sergey. He was playing Sergey number 2, and it goes by Corrigan. And Sergey, I'm looking at the table, and 90% of Sergey's army is dead. 90%. He has 1 scoring unit in the breakthrough zone, which, okay, that happened, right? My brother has 2 cannons alive, his giant man-eater block alive, but he lost his wizard. Alright. So my brother is like, alright, all I gotta do is kill, or just, kill that unit that's in my objective zone, but at the same time, the only things left on the table for Sergey were these 2 Beast Lords, the BSB and the General, on chariots. Both the chariots charge into my brother. Both of them. Alright, this is like turn 5 or 6, or bottom of 4, or something like that. They both go into the man-eater block, and they grind. And I mean, they literally grind those man-eaters for 3 or 4 rounds of combat until they broke them. I was like, that is crazy. That is crazy. It was heartbreaking to watch because my brother had that game easily a 17 if he didn't get the objective. Easily. But once the man-eater block broke, those freaking chariots started eating the rest of his stuff, and it was heartbreaking. So my brother only got 3 points. Oh man, that was brutal. So yeah, like I said, it was a huge win for Ukraine. Or for us against Ukraine. We got 98 points total for that round, and it puts us at a total of 410. It puts us right in the middle of the pack right now. It depends on how our game against Bulgaria goes. We could go in the top half or the bottom half, but we'll see how that goes when we get there. It's our last game of ETC, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoy this content that I provide. I have big things going on. I have been motivated recently to give more to my Patreon patrons. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and those of you who want to support my channel in the future, you can by going onto my Patreon link that I put down in the description box down below. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some incentives. I'm going to update my Patreon as soon as I can, which will probably hopefully today. But I'm going to go ahead and just say it out right here on my video because I got a captive audience. For those of you, guys, I always appreciate any donation. So if you guys could donate $1 to my channel, that's basically a thank you from you guys to me and me to you, saying that you guys appreciate my channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and start making some art prints. Okay, some dedicated Shyhammer art. I mean, as you guys know from some of you guys who've watched my channel, you guys know that I draw a lot. I can draw. I can make some great stuff. I started making a comic book before, but that just proved to be an extremely long process, and I don't know how much of it I'm going to get done. I still want to do it. It's still going to be one of my life goals. It's just not going to be done anytime soon. Anyways, but if you join my $5 subscription tier, you could get a downloaded or a free high definition downloaded print from me that you could use for anything, as a wallpaper, as whatever. It's going to be artwork that's going to include basically my characters from my channel, which you're going to see. It's going to be customized artwork. Stop calling me, whoever you are. Alright, but that's the $5 tier. The $10 tier is the real money maker here. The $10 one, you're going to get the high definition download. You're going to get a print. Guys, there's a second Shy ambulance. Let that go by. Alright, let me go over that again. You're going to get a high definition download. You're going to get an actual print depending on what size you want. It doesn't really matter. It's all included in the $10. You're going to get a pair of dice, and my first pair of dice, my first monthly pair of dice, is going to be Koopa dice. I'm going to make a fat-faced, fat motherfucker Koopa dice in there, and you'll get a pair of those. You'll get the print, and then you will also be entered into the raffle. The raffle is a monthly raffle that you will win one customized banner. Customized banner. And basically that you could request anything, more or less. I do have one banner that I still have to get to Jarl Trolifson, and I have talked to Jarl about this. Jarl, and if you're listening, I'm still getting your banner. I was looking for the specific banner you want, but it keeps on not showing up on eBay, and I will get it to you as soon as possible. It is not an issue. But for those of you who are interested, you could always sign up. The raffle is going to be pulled out once a month. It will enter your name in once for that. Now, for those of you who just don't want to deal with the raffle and honestly just want to get a custom banner, I will do 4 banners a month. Okay, 4 banners a month is my specific, honestly, just what I could do, because I have obviously a full-time job and other obligations. So so I will do 4 custom banners. But if you don't want to pay, if you don't want to try your luck in the raffle, you could always go ahead and go on there, go on my Patreon and check that out. And there's a price range for the banners, and that is what I have for the time being right now. I'm gonna start working on the downloaded print, and I'm also going to start working on getting the dice made currently, as well as working on Jarl's banner in the meantime. Alright guys, sorry I'm going to go ahead and explain that at all, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Guys, I enjoy your patronage. I enjoy you guys watching my channel. I enjoy your guys' comments, feedback, likes, and subscribe. I like everything you guys do for me, and I like putting out content for you. I'm glad that Baxter was the MVP and made back some points, because he had a rough first 3 games. So he is showing me why he's on my team still, and why he still has all 4 level spells. Not only that, but the profit giving that stupidity was just freaking phenomenal in this game. It was terrifying my opponent that he had to save dice and his dispel scroll to get rid of it, because he would have just kept being stupid. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace.